Life as We Know It with Tom Walton.
This year marks the 90th anniversary of one of the world's most iconic buildings, a skyscraper so majestic that even though it is nowhere near the world's tallest, it remains one of the best known. The Empire State Building in New York City opened in 1931 to rave reviews for its architectural and engineering brilliance. One of the finest examples anywhere of the Art Deco style, the structure did indeed stand as the world's tallest until the World Trade Center towers were completed in 1970. Nowadays, the Empire State Building is dwarfed, although that is hardly the right word, by the new One World Trade Center, or Freedom Tower, in Lower Manhattan. The Freedom Tower stands 1,776 feet tall, if you include the spire at the very top, a whole lot higher than the 1,454 feet of the Empire State Building and its spire. But it is the Empire State Building that holds a special place in the imaginations of millions of Americans, including me. By attacking the World Trade Center, the 9/11 terrorists effectively struck at the entire world. Had they wanted to truly deliver a devastating blow to one of America's most beloved symbols, the Empire State Building might well have been their choice. It remains a cultural icon to this day. I have two favorite buildings in New York City, the Empire State and, not far away, the Chrysler Building, which for me is just as striking. I will never forget my first visit to the Big Apple. I was a young college student, and 3 other students and I, all editors on our college newspaper, traveled to New York for a convention. We drove through the night, taking turns at the wheel, and approached the skyline of Manhattan at dawn. Driving through the night, of course, is one of the dumb things college kids often do, but it was a magical experience for me back then. My first glimpse of the dimly lit Manhattan skyline provided a memory I cherish to this day. Dominating the view in the pinkish half-light of a new day was the silhouette of the Empire State Building. I cannot look at that magnificent skyscraper and not see King Kong in my mind's eye climbing to the top, while Fay Wray and in later films Jessica Lange and Naomi Watts waited in terror and fascination for the big lug. The ride in the high-speed elevators to the top is part of the thrill. It takes less than a minute. They whisk visitors to the 80th floor, where a second bank of elevators carries them to the 86th floor observatory. For an extra fee, they can enjoy the full experience by riding in glass elevators to the world-famous open-air observatory on the 102nd floor. There's nothing quite like it. On a clear day, it is said that you can see as far as 80 miles. I love New York City and don't get there nearly enough. My late wife and I even rented an apartment near Columbus Circle several years ago, just to live like New Yorkers for a week. I've done all the touristy things, the Statue of Liberty, Central Park, Yankee Stadium, Broadway, Times Square, the Brooklyn Bridge. But for me, the ultimate New York City experience is still the place I fell in love with first, the Empire State Building.
Life as We Know It is written and hosted by Tom Walton and is a production of WGTE Public Media. Life as We Know It with Tom Walton can be heard on WGTE FM 91 every Monday afternoon during All Things Considered at 5:44 p.m. Or hear past episodes at wgte.org/life.